all about it. OMG, the president just died!
The well-known president was born July 15, 1867 in Richmond, Virginia. She was born to Elizabeth Draper and Ulysses Colbert. Her father was an Irish journalist, while her mother was an ex-slave who was a cook assistant in the Van Loo mansion. Maggie lived in the mansion for the early years of her life. Her mother then remarried Maggie's stepfather, William Mitchell, who was a waiter. Her mother became a laundress when William was brutally murdered. The president attended the Lancaster School and Armstrong Normal School. She graduated with honors in 1883. She then went to teach at Lancaster until she got married in 1886. She married Armstead Walker Jr. on September 14, 1886. They had 3 children, Russell E. Talmadge, Armstead Mitchell, who sadly died as an infant, Melvin DeWitt, and Polly Anderson, who they adopted. It was on November 2, 1903, that Walker formed the St. Luke's Penny Savings Bank to help her community. By 1920, the St. Luke's Penny Bank had helped purchase 600 homes. She was president for 19 years. As a member of the society, you received health insurance and burial benefits. Walker worked her way up to the Right Worthies Grand Secretary Treasurer. Walker's other achievements include her co-founding the Richmond Council of Colored Women in 1912 and the Richmond branch of the NAACP. She was also a member of the International Council of Women for the Darker Races. She was also a member of the International Council of Women of the Darker Races, the National Association of Wage Earners, the National Urban League, and the Virginia Interracial Committee. The National Urban League and the Virginia Interracial Committee. In 1907, Walker fell on the front steps of her Richmond home, injuring her knees and causing permanent nerve damage that gave her trouble for the rest of her life. She was restricted to a wheelchair in 1928 because of the accident and diabetes. Since the incident, she was nicknamed Lame Lioness. In 1931, Walker merged her bank with 2 other African American banks to become the Consolidated Bank and Trust. She was chairwoman of the board at the bank until her death. Sadly, Maggie Lena Walker died December 15, 1934 in Richmond, Virginia. Her Richmond home later became the Maggie L. Walker National Historic Site. Maggie Lena believed in bettering her community by having people help each other rise together. That was her philosophy at St. Luke's, and that's still the philosophy at Consolidated Bank and Trust.